Yo, this is Nomifactory hard mode, part 20. So yeah, we need to now finish up here with the plastic circuit boards and so on. A quick question. We would get some diamond dust, but we actually don't need that. Okay. No, let's keep that here for now. So now what we need to do is we need to get the 14 circuit boards. 1440, this is 10, right? So yeah, we need more. And we need to put that into the clean room. Yeah, let's do something like this again. Or maybe not, because we already have that. It's nice. It's still extracting, okay. Yeah, so the problem is we need to get now 28 vibrant alloy. So, this should be then 16, right? And we also need 16 glowstone. Glowstone is also something that we need to then hopefully have, yeah. So we will do just 32 vibrant alloy, so it's over here. Because then it's easier. This one, can we do anything with that? That is just lead, yeah. No. All right. But for vibrant alloy, we don't need it. We don't need an HV mixer right now. Okay, that's perfect. Yeah, we also need to do the fluid discreticizer for that is apparently this. And yeah, we need a lot of this stuff. I mean, chest, yeah. We can already do, I think, some we can already do some fluix cable. Okay. So there should be one. So the question is now, what else do we need? We need 56 diodes. Okay, so we need some gallium arsenide and fine platinum wire. That is a problem. That is a real problem. Okay, maybe we How much is this? 56, right? So how many diodes do we have? Nothing. Okay. Yeah, we also need more here. 56 divided by 4 should be 14, right? So we need like 14 of those. Yeah. And then we need 56, so this should be 7 then. Should have some more. Let's use then the cheap ones. That is fine. We have a lot of, or we have at least some polyethylene. It's nice. We also need to monitor this here a little bit. Do we still have a lot of ethanol left? It's interesting. Okay. Okay. This should do it. This is then the diodes. Then we need again 56 RAM. No, RAM is over here. And we need also fine electrum wire. So this, dude, 16 times. Yeah, this should be then 28, right? All right. So you're almost done. Then we can finally smelt you, and then yeah, it should be quite fast. Ready at 10 seconds. That's good. Yeah, workstations. Apparently, we need to do some of them. So yeah. But what we can do now is we can take this guy here. And put it here. Right? Yeah. And then we just have to do that. Because we also need a cutting machine, I think, pretty soon. So HV cutting machine, because yeah, we need then some blue steel for that and so on. Yeah, this will be a little bit of an issue, I would say. Okay, so we have 28. Let's make some bolts out of that. For whatever reason, you need bolts. So yeah, and then one of the things that we want to do then is also killing the Ender Dragon finally. Oh, but I didn't check about the home issue. Yeah. Okay, I think anything else we should have now, right? Then I would say go for it. So we need to produce some circuits. Yeah, the advanced cutting machine is then for the HV energy hedge. This needs a clean room for whatever reason, and HV. Yeah, don't ask me why. Sometimes this is really weird how the energy tiers are, or how the tiers are. Oh, it's not clean, right? No, it's still contaminated. Yeah. So basically, when you increase the energy tier there, dude, really? Okay, now it should be working. It's perfect. Let's get here the remaining stuff. And then we should have a lot of workstations. Oops. Yeah, here we need more copper. This is what we wanted to do here, right? Yeah, you know what? Let's also get this. We need to monitor this a little bit here. Okay, we have our first workstations. That's nice. And yeah, these are the ones that we want to automate first. So and let's see a little bit how. Yeah, it's not that bad. Okay, let's get some more foil, or do we? Oh, we have some foil left here. Okay. This is then fine. So yeah, the thing is, we need to build now the vacuum freezer, and the vacuum freezer only accepts, or for titanium you need you need an HV vacuum freezer. Or hold on a minute. We could also use like, that's actually something. Maybe let's use like 2 MV. Then we can delay that until we have everything set up here. Because yeah, we need to distribute power now. This is one of the things. What I mean by that is we need to set up the power distribution system now. And then we can set up the other stuff. So we don't actually need the advanced cutting saw. That's nice. Because we can overclock. It's kind of the idea. All right, anything else that we need to do? Yeah, maybe we should set up then the miners again. So, okay, we have here a bunch of cassiterite sand. That is tin, nobody needs that, tin. Okay, so we can just... oops. Cassiterite is the same question. Tin, bismuth, nobody cares about this, okay. Here's more. This is tin ore, right? So this is where we get zinc out. So this is not something that we want to do right now. Zeolite, sapphire, amandine. Nickel is also something that we need to keep. Because nickel gives us actually platinum. This is kind of nice in the chemical bath. This is what we should be doing. So the question is now, how far are we off? One more. That is perfect. Because then we can... Yeah, we should also invest maybe in an HV assembler. Okay, workstations. That is perfect. Now we need to build the vacuum freezer. So the vacuum freezer is pretty easy. We just need a bunch of aluminium, which we don't have. I think we need more. Okay, we have 167. Should be fine. Maybe let's do like a quick refill. Oops. Like this. So we need then 3 pumps on top here and 2 gold cables. Okay. And yeah, we need to then see So gold cables. So then 6 of you guys. Then we should here have somewhere the 3 screws. So workstation we have now. Okay, we need like 9 stainless steel. This is maybe also something that we need to do at some point. Because 200 is not that much. To be fair. And in terms of steel, do we have enough steel? I also don't think so, right? Oh, we need 3 times 4, so 12. No, okay, so we don't have enough steel. Problem. No. Yeah. They should do it. Okay, so getting more steel. And then also more aluminium. Yeah, the silicon is a little bit was a little bit wasted. But what can you do? Alright, so yeah, then we should have this one here, right? Okay, that's perfect. Yeah, we only have 800k. Yeah, so then we should also do something like this. Nice. So we need to get like a new wrench. Okay, so an arc furnace should also be something that we want to investigate into. All right. Yeah, this is really quick. And we can also do, I think, already some nichrome when we have the vacuum freezer. So, yeah, and we also have also some more. No, this needs to be then sifted. Okay, so let's put this here. We need quite a lot of flawless emeralds now for the ME drives. So we need at least 2. Solar light should also be something that we want to put through at some point. But yeah, this is where the ore processing should come into play. How was it? It was a 4-1, okay. Okay, this is empty. What we should do? Freaking out. To not waste energy, that's kind of the point. Okay. Yeah, so at one point we will then have, hopefully, a fully fledged automation system for that. Like for the energy. That is kind of the big problem that I'm having right now. So we're getting diamond dust. Yeah, okay, this wasn't really necessary, but whatever. Yeah, we're waiting on steel. We're still doing some stuff here. Okay, crazy. But yeah, we will have then a lot of tin. So the good thing is we can just priority schedule that. Because we need the steel way faster. Or it's more important. Where's this? This is the titanium boiler. Yeah, this is also something that I was thinking about. It could be an interesting idea, but it's kind of a really wacky idea. Basically, the question is how to make hard mode even harder. And what you could do in theory is a full Steam only run. So the best you ever get is like 320 EU. And yeah. I don't even know how to produce steam that efficiently. Like, there is the steam boilers, the large tungsten steel boilers. Produces like 6,400 per tick. And it takes like 150 seconds to heat up. That's crazy. Alright, so you're done. Okay, perfect. Then let's go here. So yeah, we need more transistors and so on. Everything more. Okay, now the question is how many of these aluminium things do we need? Oh, we did switch off around, right? See real quick. Yep. Okay, so in total we need currently only an input-output bus. No hatches right now. So we need like 16 of those guys. Some more copper cables. And then MV. What? Oh yeah, we even need PFE. So this should be 8, right? Yeah, so we need like 16. What is this for? Ah yeah, for orange. Do not forget. Oh, we should do them here. And we need more polyethylene. So yeah. Right now we are just focusing on we need long rods, right? We need to set up kind of our base production system. This is why we also want to do a lot of blue alloy cables. That's why we need more these guys. Same thing here, by the way. Oops. Okay. Where's our chamber? There it is. Yeah, then we need some flukes, right? So we have here some electrotine. That's nice. And what is it? Two. Okay, perfect. This should do it. Yeah, the question is now a bit, how many do we need? So in total, this should be 26, right? So you can say 27 minus 1, so 26, minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 21, plus 1, so 22. 22 times 6 plus 2, right? So 22 times 8. 22 times 8 is 176, so oops, minus 128. This should then be 48. Okay. 132. So it's really 4. Yeah. And these can go then on here. Again, cooling down. All right. Yeah, we wanted to. We wanted to do here some stuff, right? Oh. You know what? Let's throw some stuff away. Do we need iron? Yeah, we can process iron. Let's process it. Sapphire, gold. Yeah. Garnet sand. This can go wherever. This gives some banded iron. Sapphire. No. Sia. Zeolite. No. Tin ore we can use. Coal ore we can also use. Asbestos. This is just, I think. Yeah, no. See you. Amandine, Raregas, Sapphire, yeah. These we can. Okay, so. Yeah, the tin I want to keep. Let's do the iron first. Because tin ore. Okay, I guess iron does. Yeah, you know what? Let's do this here. The banded iron we can also use, right? Yeah, Cobalite. This one here. This was this. Graphite, kyanite. Yeah, kyanite we should maybe process, right? Does this give anything in the first one? Just some talk, okay. Malachite. Yeah, this is some copper. Graphite we don't need right now. Mica, no. Nickel, yeah. Pentlandite. Poluicite, nope. Redstone, rega, ruby, sapphire, tantalite, tin, and vanadium. And okay, because again, this is just iron then in the end. All right, so the question is now, what do we need to do? Yeah, we need the vacuum freezer, right? So should be fast enough. Yeah, we should also have this somewhere. This should be the one, right? And then input output. Yeah, I think we're still missing here some of these guys. Yeah, right now the vacuum freezer can be actually placed anywhere. I don't really care. Okay, so you are done. That's nice. 22. So we can already take like one. Put it here. Time to freeze some stuff. Yeah. Okay, we have the 2 energy hatches. We have everything here. So yeah, usually we begin here, then we need to count here a little bit. How big is that? Should be a chunk, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 13. Yeah, so chunk here, ABS here, and then we can yeah, maybe start. I forgot something. That is a bummer. We need one less. Oops. We of course need a maintenance hatch. What else? But yeah, we can still do something like this. Because we need more blue alloy, right? Which should be done over here. Yeah, there's like 4 blue alloy wire, which is like nothing. That is the crazy part, dude. Yeah, you know what? Let's waste only some steam. Yeah, we need so much silver for that. That's the crazy part. So how are we doing over here? Okay, this is iron. Yeah, the question is really, should we No, not for this. Yeah, because we have here quite a lot. So no. Or we need to get everything here. Let's quickly get that. Then we can get that. What? No. So something like this, and then all right. So now we can use the maintenance hedge. So something like this. This. Yeah, let's very easily do output, input. Maybe we should also chunk load this now finally. Oh. I think... The question is, should we go quickly for the HV cutting machine? We could go for it now. Yeah, because I realized we need like 4, right? To provide that. That is not good. The question is now, should we go for the... But yeah, vacuum freezer, we have the HV energy hedge. It's only this one here, so we need a topaz lens and so on. This shouldn't be the problem. Yeah, we get some tag, dude. Who cares about the tag? Huh? This needs to be sifted, right? No. Just needs to be put through here. Okay. Yeah, the question is, we need the advanced cutting machine anyway. So that's a lot with the... Yeah, that's a little bit the point, right? Huh. Wait, we have like 6k iron 3 chloride left. That is actually great. How much hydrochloric acid do we have left? Really nothing? Okay, yeah, then it's, I think, time a little bit to do some more. All right, so we need some more. Oh no, we have like 12k left. Okay, but still, that's a little bit too low. Was it 8 or 16? It was 16, right? Yeah. Yeah, this is kind of the question now. Or should we steal just from... Yeah, we can steal some. The thing is, I want to do... I want to have that done quickly. Whatever. So because these ones are right. Yeah, these ones are LV. Dude, what the hell? Okay, then let's do the titanium tetrachloride. So titanium tetrachloride. We need 60 carbon. Uh, 30 router. The router was here. And I think a bunch of... And we wanted to reset the miner somewhere for copper. So, you get out... God damn it. The chalcopyrite? It does extend to the north, right? But there's like oil sands. I don't wanna... How much? It's only 95. How much chalk? Yeah. We need to go north, unfortunately. Whoops. No. Oh my god. Sorry. I thought now my inventory was deleted, which would have been a little bit of a shame. Okay, whatever. So this is the naphtha, yeah. Then let's do something like this, and then we can do here set home miner 1. And then let's go home. So, okay, so we have... That is oxygen. So the carbon monoxide, we can just reuse that. That's kind of nice. So this should be 30. The problem is if we want to put this one in, we need some magnesium right now. And this doesn't... Okay, this just needs an input. That's nice. So we need magnesium chloride, magnesium 8, right? So 8 magnesium. Okay, so let's look a little bit for magnesium here. Do we have some? This is lead, this is whatever, this is some antimony. Cesium. Do we need magnesium? This doesn't give... I think I threw away some magnesium, right? Let's also get like the remaining stuff from here, I think. Yeah, zeolite and gypsum. We can throw that away now. Okay, so red almandine, cinnabar, copper, diamond. Fuller's earth. This is something that we could process, yeah. Okay, let's keep this then. The garnet sand can also go. And then it's just 2 chests. So then it's Fuller's earth, right? So Cassiterite sand. Where's the fullest? No, this. Should we process gold? We could do it for some copper, but I wanted to actually have the fullest earth. Yeah, anything else? Tantalite, no, okay, so let's process that. And now let's look to the titanium tetrachloride. Okay, we've like... So this is the nice... Yeah, I think a miner or two. I think there's more... But yeah, it's quite a lot of titanium tetrachloride. Let's actually look at the miner O2. So, cassiterite, tin, we can use it. Yeah, the salt. That is nice. This rest, I think, is really not important. So, okay, perfect. So how are you doing? You need some more. So the rest was, I think, galena, lead, lepidolite, spodumene. Yeah, we can all use that, or we can use it all. It's quite nice, but yeah, as you can see, the number of things that we need to process kind of grows really fast. The problem is we cannot do any priority scheduling right now, right? Nope, I don't think so. Okay, 800. I don't know about the 10, dude. 900 already. It's quite a lot. Yeah, 1700. That's so crazy. Okay, so at some point, yeah, this should be then full. But don't worry, we get all of the chlorine back, so that shouldn't be a problem. Okay, let's process then, or let this process here again. Carbon monoxide. Nobody needs that. Yeah, the question is how much do we actually need? 40 seconds Kanthal. Okay, so yeah. Okay. Yeah, powering the vacuum freezer will be a little bit of an issue. It will be quite sketchy, I have to say. But I wanna basically be done with all of that stuff. Maybe not today, but oh, dude, what? Huh? So they should get some more. Okay. Don't really have to understand what is happening here, right? Yeah, the electrum, we could also then smelt the remaining electrum. To look at all of this lapis is so nice. The railgun we can also process. If we want, we can... this is why we did the pyrope. Never mind. This is why we did the pyrope. Okay. We don't need this. Or we don't need to process this right now. This is why we did the pyrope. Okay, the remaining stuff we can then put out. Carbon monoxide. Okay, perfect. Yeah, we need the magnesium now. That is the issue. Because we need how many? Yeah, at least 8, so not enough, I think. But yeah, one big step up will be actually the power generation. We will really heavily focus on the power generation then. Because this is something that I usually neglected last time. We need to really scale out. So yeah. We really need to scale out, yeah. And the blue alloy wires. We don't actually need the... these are the big ones for stuff, right? Okay, we have 53 pyrope. Still doing that stuff. Yeah, what are you doing here? Okay. We at least have a stack. But yeah, finishing all processing will be one of the biggest things that we need to do. If this is all automated, then we can just put a miner down and everything gets processed. However we want that. What is router? Let's give silicon. Nobody cares about that. Thorium? Lead. Also, nobody cares about that. But we have still quite some silver dust left. This is nice. And we still have so much to process. Okay, so let's see. What, brown lemonine? Limonite. This is just iron. What? Okay, do you have... No, you're almost done. Red garnet, yeah, this is also something that we can then centrifuge into pyro, almandine, and spessartine. Which, yeah. It's kind of interesting. Okay, time to do some titanium. time to do some titanium, and we don't have really that much left. Okay, so will be pretty easy. We just put this one down here, and then we should be able to do this one. And this should produce us then 1 titanium tetrachloride each. But this is 2, right? That's processing. So yeah, this should hold, I think. In terms of energy. Okay, and now basically what we need to do is we need to place this one here. And then we should get our magnesium back. And yeah, then it's just something like this. But yeah, this is what we want to do. This is why we're rushing this, because I think it's really important to have this all processing, or not all processing, but the ME system up. That's kind of the biggest problem that I usually have when playing Nomifactory, like this initial. You need to do this initial kind of grind, I would say. Okay, these guys, we already have them. I think we we just need to put them in here. Right. Yeah, we need then. No, nether quartz. Nether quartz. Should be quite fast. And then we just have to put them here. And that's it then. Yeah. Okay. This one here is done. Get all of the titanium tetrachloride back. But yeah, we will do a quad EBF for that. Well, we will have this kind of loop. So the loop is basically you put in some carbon and some. You put in some carbon and rutile. The rutile gets then into a large chemical reactor to process into this one. The carbon monoxide gets processed, so the carbon and the oxygen go out. Then the titanium tetrachloride goes into a quad EBF. The titanium goes out into the main net. Magnesium chloride gets into an electrolyzer that processes this one down. The chlorine goes back into the first chemical reactor. And because we get, so we should get 4 out, and magnesium goes then into the second one. So basically pretty easy. This will be one of the first processing lines that we want to do. Ah, so all of the titanium landed over here. Okay. Did not know that. Yeah, but makes sense. But yeah, we get some more aluminium. That's nice. Aluminium will be one of the bottlenecks, I think, early on. Okay. Anything else that we need to process? Yeah, we need to process here some more circuit boards. Okay, fluids, we also have that right now. So this was a 1-to-1, right? Was it? Yeah. So to get some fluids cable. No. So just some manual stuff. Oh, we have some silicon. Okay. Yeah, the question is, when can we do liquid air? HV. HV already. Okay. So yeah. But yeah. Because then we also need to do another air, which gives us then a lot of so it gives us not it gives us hydrogen. Maybe we use it in the hydrogen loop. Helium-3 is also important, I think. Sulfur dioxide, I think we should then also do it like this. And the biggest one is coal gas, because coal gas gives us then more carbon dioxide. But also ammonia, ethylbenzene, and ethylbenzene gives us, I think, styrene, right? I have to look into that. But coal tar, I think, gives us then phenol, creosote, hydrogen sulfide, and naphthalene. So we could do on naphthalene, right? Because naphthalene is also important for elemental reduction fluid then later, if you have fluoroantimonic like this stuff. So manil, copper, enderpearls, calcium, yeah, this gives us elemental. But we actually don't want to do them, I think, because the best one is actually to do it like this. To have always aluminum plated crafting and so on. I also found out how to stock up fluids. Basically, there's this guy, fluid maintainer. So just an easy recipe. But with that, we can maintain any fluids or any amount of fluids that we need, which is quite nice. But yeah. Okay, how are we looking over here? Some land and also some gold, some aluminium. Yeah, this just gives us silver, right? Silver, just lead. Yeah. And the ashes, oops, we cannot finally remove. So it's only like 2 more. Should be, I think. Yep. Then we have to yeah, I think I'll do something like this. Like I will remove this one here. Because the second cable we don't have right now. But we need to fix some maintenance problems, right? This guy, yeah. So we need screwdriver, wire cutter, and crowbar. Screwdriver, wire cutter, crowbar. Wire cutter, crowbar. We need the screwdriver. I think this one got killed last time. Okay, this is just some... So we have like some fluids. That is quite nice. I think we need to file right now. This can go. But yeah, basically you don't have any maintenance problems. Like I never had them. Even on MV, on like the first one. All right, so we should have everything here now. Now the big... Okay, it doesn't move. And we need this one. We need this one. Okay. Then we need this one. It will be a little bit sketchy, to be honest. Okay. So something like this, right? Nice. Okay, so now let's hope that we did enough. Thing is we're getting hit. Ah. Okay, how many do you need? Oh, not so much. That is fine. And yeah, we have our first titanium. And basically the last thing that we want to do is we want to craft now all of the stuff that we need for that. So, finally, the EV assembler, dude. So we need a bunch of so this is this. 1, 2, yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, Uh, 16, 20, 24, 28, I think it is. So 14 aluminium cables. The one, yeah. Get it at like 17. Yeah, this holds up pretty well. That's nice. Okay, next thing that we need to do, yeah. Let's get this one. This is the aluminium cable. In total, we need like 10 of these guys, right? And we also need neodymium. Okay, this is an important one. I didn't know that or didn't. Huh. Ah, needs polyvinyl chloride sheets. I think it's 7, right? 7 times 4. Then I think we need 20 of those, so 20 aluminium. On the 2. And now we need 40 kantha. 40 kantha. Okay, so how many does it need? I don't also needs 1, so 5. Over here, yeah. Yeah, I'm a bit excited, I have to say. Okay, so we need to do the Kanthal now. 40, right? So 40 divided by 3. 40 divided by 3. 42 divided by 3. Okay, it's 14, so we need like 14 iron. 14 aluminium and 14 chrome. Chrome we have like hella lot. Okay, perfect. On what? Okay, on 1. Yeah, 6K, that's fine. Okay, extreme voltage. No, we're not even done. We're not even closely done to HV. So now so that is that. And is it really 14? Let's calculate that. So this should be 10. 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, okay, apparently. That's how you do it. So why are we doing the motors over there? What the hell? What is this? Okay. That should be perfect. And now we're waiting on the motors, right? And neodymium. Okay, the problem is... Oh. We need an HV... we need an HV... thing. We need an HV polarizer. But that's not a problem. We can just quickly build that. To gold cable. And what was it for silver wire? Okay. On the 2. Yeah, we need to process neodymium. Neodymium is actually pretty easy. We just need some redstone. So let's get some more tin in here. It's again cooling down, dude. Why are the nights always so long? I don't understand that. But yeah, whatever. Ah, yeah, we need to at least 2 of them. Why do we have oxygen in there? Huh? Yeah, we don't need the vacuum freezer anytime soon. It's a little bit the point. If we want to do anything, we need to... So this should go here and here and here. This should go here and here and here, and this should go here and there, and we have some... here. Okay, let's hit it just randomly sometime. Yeah, then let's put this one in here. And let's get rid of the oxygen. All right, so what do we get? We get cinnabar. Cinnabar is actually important. Cinnabar is actually important. So thank you. Huh? Some machine casing. Ah, okay. We need a machine. Oh. So thanks for the polarizer. Yeah, polarizer is not that important. All right, so the thing is now, yeah, let's put like 12 through here. What about the kyanite? Kyanite is now just some more of this stuff. Yeah, I really don't know what to do about this. Kantha should be ready. Then let's make it ready. 45 seconds still. What? Okay, we've like one raw earth. Question. Can we smelt neodymium? Yeah, it's so weird. It's MV and cupronickel, dude. Just no, whatever. The problem is a little bit raw earth. It scales with centrifuging, so let's see if we get one out. Nice, we get a cadmium and some because I think we only need like one, right? No, we need more. How many do we need? 10 times 10. So 5. 5. Yeah, this will be a little bit of a struggle, I can tell you that. These guys? Yeah, because they give us so neodymium. There's actually some nether vein for that, which in theory could use to get deterministically some neodymium. But let's gamble a little bit. We just need 5. Come on. Nice, we get a yttrium. And nothing else nice. Yeah, maybe we should do that. Maybe we should get that. If we actually would find one, that's I think one of the biggest issues. Huh. Where? Over, dude, what? Over there to the west. Okay, how many do we get out? 4. Huh. Oh my god, dude. Hell yeah. Ah, this is full, okay. Never mind then. Yeah, we need the comfort wire. Okay, let's. Okay, now you can go in there. I don't really care. We can also gamble again a little bit. Yeah, rare earth is will be quite important. Dude, why are we getting all of this bullshit stuff? Actually, the samarium will be one important one, because samarium is basically the next magnetic rod that we can use, especially for these coils. But we later want to use it for where is it actually? Where's my extruder? Here, the long rod. Because this is basically in the beginning from LUV, all of the motors. So yeah, and this one here will be quite the pain to do, by the way. So we gambled and we have one neodymium. Okay, never mind. This needs to go through here, right? And we have like 3 more raw earth. Usually you want to process that at the highest level in terms of energy tier that you can go. Like in theory, we could go EV now, but only in theory. And yeah, this gives like more neodymium. That's quite nice. So in total, we need 5, right? So we want to then maybe only process 5. There's still some cathode left. Dude, look at how much lavas we have. That is crazy. But yeah, these are the next ones that we can process. We got some more aluminium. But yeah, all processing, again, what I said, will be one of the biggest ones. So we basically want to automate the HV processors first. And then we can kind of partially and then we want to set up the auto processing fast, and then yeah, basically the we don't have any problems then anymore. But yeah, but I think actually one then we need to basically go into the distillation arc. So here, this one, distillation towers and so on. They give you then the full output for everything that you need. Like anything that you distill, you get the full output. Sometimes it's beneficial, sometimes it's not beneficial. Usually for all of the oil and basically you only distill oil and liquid air. So, or anything liquid air, like liquid ender air, liquid nether air, and so on. But yeah, we want to actually do liquid nether air. Because yeah, you get a lot of hydrogen out there. And 100 seconds EV, yeah, it takes quite some time, but yeah, the carbon monoxide is like, you have to think about this, like 72 oxygen, so we can kind of regulate oxygen by that. And then we also get neon, which we kind of only partially use and later on for the ruthenium, trinium, americium, neutronate stuff. But you need it. But the thing is also helium-3. We need it then for Taranium. And Taranium is also something that I want to... How long does it take? 93 seconds, okay. That is quite some time. So we have the last one left. 2. And what we should do is think 63, right? Yeah, this should give us some. Because covered cables give us then like a 3:8 ratio in terms of conduit binder. This is quite nice. And we can always make more. So conduit binder is not the problem, I think. I just need to find it where it is. Was it somewhere over here? Ah, yeah, okay, it was over here. So yeah. Yeah, because thick has than 21, I think. Okay, this one is still going. Yeah, we can already do that. Yeah, we need more conduit binder, but how much gravel do we have? Okay, usually we want to do like 16. And yeah. The problem is again sand. And then we can do some. Oh, there's actually a stack. Nice. Should be fast, right? Nah, 10 seconds. Okay. The last neodymium should be here. No. Neodymium wire would actually be crazy. Okay, but I think no. We need to do like one last thing. Ah, we should also. Yeah, we need more rubber pumps, dude. But yeah, then we have the EV assembler, and then things are looking bright again. So, yes. 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 Why did we do so many aluminum cables? Ah, because I thought, yeah. Okay. This should be good now. Okay, so we have the EV assembler. And now for a cool trick. We will just use this one here. I don't want to. Yeah, I cannot be bothered to make a fourth one, and right now, important. Right now, we will do that. I think 9 or so we will want to have it in the end. Maybe even more. So how does this work now? So now we need to do the following. we need to get a terminal, and we need to get this one. So we need in total 2 of these guys. So in total we need like 3 of these. So this is where the 6 are going here. So yeah, then we need like 6 of those, right? Well, 12 of you guys. Whoops. Da-da-da. Dude, it's really slow. What do we even get there? All right. Okay, whatever. So we can put that in here. And yeah, the last thing is we just need 3 logic processors. So we need like 3 printed silicon. And that should do it then. For this, then we can just retire that. Oh no. Well. One more. Okay. Okay, we need more circuit boards. That's important. You're done. No, it was logic. Logic. Then we can just do this. So yeah, we need to quote unquote be careful now a little bit. So basically we just do the following and then we watch until the power runs out. If the power runs out, we just do this. So now we have quite the important part. I don't know about this one because we need some engineering stuff and some MV sensors now. We need actually quite some stuff now. The question is, do we want to do that? Like finishing this up? I don't know. Because yeah, we come pretty far. Like this is the big one. So I just need to count how much stuff we need. Yeah, we need some fine silver wire, an HV circuit. Here we need like 1, 2, 3, 4, right? No, 5 MV circuits. So no. Yeah, we can. Should we do that? Yeah, we should do that. Okay. Let's really make this one then the last thing. I need naphtha. Need some energy. Oh, okay. Whatever. So, we said, was it really 5? Was it more? I think, I guess it was, no, so, hold on. So this is 1, right? This is number 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need 7. All right. Okay, nice. With this, we can then connect everything. 7 times 4 is 28, right? Yeah, okay, let's do like 8. This one doesn't hurt. The other stuff is over there. Yeah, I need this. Don't you dare tell me. Because the thing is, we can very easily put energy in here with peer-to-peer tunnels. Like peer-to-peer tunnels will be one of the greatest achievements that we can do. So now let's yeah, because of this blank pattern. So here we need 1. Okay, let's do some stuff here. We need more crystals. Okay. My nether quartz is over here. In total we need 4, right? Let's cut that then. Yeah, these ones we can then not take. They're actually quite important, because they're much cheaper than the normal Fluix cables. But we also need Fluix cables, so that's kind of the point. Okay, so we need now 3 quartz glass. Do we really get only 1? No, we get 2. Yeah, let's use the status quartz. All right. Okay, so illuminated panel. That's a good start. Then we need one of you guys for the heavy terminal. Then how many do we need? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we need like... we again need 5 silicon. Yeah, we maybe want to do some more silicon wafers at some point. We should have enough gallium arsenide, especially gallium. Okay. What? Come on. So, we now need an HV for 8 and 4, right? We also need 8 red. The red L wire, so there. Yeah, dude, centralized storage is a blessing. But we're working on that. Okay. So the pattern terminal, yeah, it requires like 5 more polyethylene sheets. Where's my polyethylene? Oh, only 8K. 1, 2, 3, 4, number 5. Then we need to do the following. Get this one. Thank you. I don't know why you need an HV. Oh, fucking hell, dude. So, this can also go over there because we only need it over there. So now, pattern terminal. Now we need these guys. Crafting maestro. No, not right now. So, we also need our so for the sensors we need 3, right? 3 sensors. Four of those. We need some electrum. I think something like this. It's a bit of a problem that we only have like some polyethylene left. Yeah, that should be fine. How many? We need like 3, right? So 12. Yeah, it's fine. No, it's like thank you. Okay, perfect. Yeah, the other one is, do we have some copper cables? Nope. But yeah, we've won too much. Because we also need to drive. Okay, so now we need these guys. They are quite interesting because we need crafting tables. Some wood. So let's first of all do 16 of those guys. Then we need 8 wood. And then we need 2 flint. That's a problem, I think. Maybe not. Just some priority sifting. we are done with lapis. What? What the hell? Why do we get so much flint out of there? What is this? Okay, so we have the 4 chests. And then we just need to do this. Yeah, this is something that you can do like early on if you want to save some resources somewhere. I'm not usually the fan of that. So first have to do this one here, right? For the flute pattern terminal. And then we have to do something like this. Right, for the extended flute pattern terminal. Okay. That's what we need to do. Yeah, next thing, ME drive. We're rushing, or we're trying to keep pace now a bit. Ah, yeah, so we can store these guys now here. Yay! So here I think was the ME drive. For now we just need one. Later on we want to have like maybe 4 or so. Because mostly the stuff that we want to process should be on tanks, like dedicated tanks. That's how I usually do that. The problem is the small storage crate. We also need dark steel. We most definitely don't have enough coal for that. Okay, how about we actually process some coal? Yeah, what glass? Quartz glass. All right, so here we can do that. I had a 4. They're easy, right? Yeah, the problem is now with the small storage crate. We need some more quartz glass. Oh, dude, I hate it, man. Why are the ratios so weird? Why are the ratios so weird for that? Huh. This one. Yep. Or should we search for that? Okay, so what we need now is 1 Fluix. So Certus, Nether, and 1 Fluix, right? Too cold, you're kidding me. Bro. The question is dark steel, dude. Yeah, it's steel. Yeah, sifting is an endless endeavor. No, we need to do this. Kyanite we can just process, right? Yeah. Okay. So go over here. So we're getting coal dust. Okay, so these guys we can quote unquote get rid of them. Yeah, the problem is coal now. And we also need to find let's do like 16. Dude, it's like still so much that we have to do. Oh, purified lapis. We need like 14 coal, right? What is the ratio here? 35%. That's not good. Okay, let's check for another village. We can actually go west here. Yeah, because all of the... Or should we invest like 8 stainless steel? It's like 1 chrome. Yeah, we need to do more stainless steel for sure. It's actually something that we should do right now, I would say. But I think we... Yeah, you know what? Let's do some stainless steel first. Okay, so what we need is 1 stack of chrome. So we need 1 stack of chrome. So 1 stack of chrome, 1 stack of manganese. Okay. Then we need 1 stack of nickel and 6 stacks of iron. 1 stack of nickel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go. And then, yeah, we need some... Yeah, this can, I think for now, go over here. Huh? So stainless steel should be then on the 3. So let's let this process there. There should be 1 more stack, so... Okay. Oh, we've almost 10 coal, yeah. It's nice. So then we can get the dark steel. And then let's do one more time this one. We're at 2.9 million. That's actually quite nice. Bro. I don't need that much. So, yep. And now we can search for what. Yeah, the thing is, what yeah, we need a lot of stainless steel for the distillation towers, like 8 per block on the board. And yeah, the distillation tower will be. Yeah, the question is, we have like now some options that we can do. One of them is definitely a large chemical reactor. The second one is the distillation tower. Third one is the ore processing. But I think for now the route will be like, we want to automate, of course, first the circuits that we can at least automatically craft these. This will be, I don't want to say very minimal, but quite minimal. So we only want to do the SMD stuff. But again, this will be some investment at least. So we need, for example, for the SMD stuff, we need an alloy smelter. We need an alloy smelter. We need to automate this. Then we need to do what else? Yeah, all the SM, or mostly the SMD stuff. RAM and CPU we don't want to do just yet. Because this is what we need then for the wait a second. Yeah, we should also maybe process some more some more aluminium, because we have so much. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, perfect. And we anyway need it. So yeah, the question is now, should we? Yeah, let's invest like some stainless steel. I don't care. Let's invest some stainless steel. Yeah, this was maybe a little bit too much. Yeah, you know what? Let's whatever. So yeah, coal we also need for some empowering recipes. All right, so we should have this and this. Then let's change it to a 1 and then again back to an 8. Yeah, ore processing, where is it actually? Yeah. I hope everything fits in there. Dude, we have so much Galena, dude. Holy shit. Yeah, the question is, what do we need right now? Better said, what do we need in the future? It's tight, but it works. Okay, so now the question is how is it ordered? Okay, doesn't I think Flix is up there. AMI drive. That's where we have it. And the last thing that we want to do for today is actually use this one, which just needs some electrical steel and some, what was it? Red alloy, right? Yeah. So this is the last thing. And yeah, for red alloy. Yeah, we need more. But whatever. Yeah, we need to do quite some stuff now. Yeah. But I think we want to do the a large chemical reactor first. Now we have the most important part. Yeah, so the thing is, what we need right now is peer-to-peer stuff. This will be kind of the main, or one of the main things that we have like 13k left. Okay, never mind. Basically, we need an energy cell, energy acceptor, and so on. Yeah. Okay, so this one is also kind of done. Hey, we have also so much stuff left. Quartzite. Yeah. I think the alunite is really, whatever. So yeah, next time, let's quickly check into oil. Okay, we were like 3.2 million. Is everything? Okay. Apparently the oil well is wet. Why is it blinking, dude? What the hell? But yeah, we have like a lot more oil now. But yeah, that's what we want to do then. We want to power this one here, set up all of this stuff. Then of course we need to do now the H3 circuit assembler. So this one here. But it's very okay, maybe not so easy because we need an IF ender, but we can, I think, do that right now. Yeah, the biggest part is again we need then 2 more EV workstations. This is what I don't really like about this one, that you need to really do a lot of these guys. They're quite expensive. But yeah. Okay, but yeah, so these guys, this is kind of the ones that we want to do then. The 2 times to 2 times that stuff. But yeah, for the OR processing, this is what I'm thinking right now. Yeah, we need to do the advanced circuit assembler, then also the cutting machine. Because then, yeah, we can finally then use the clean room. Then we need an HV, like when we have the cutting machine, then we can do also the HV stuff in the clean room. So yeah. But yeah, I would say we did quite good today. Doesn't seem like it, but we have the most important parts now. So we have the best pattern terminal that we can use. Yeah, we can only do patterns, processing patterns right now. But later on, we also need like the normal. This one. Where's the pattern terminal? This one here. But again, we already did that. And we also need an interface terminal. Interface configuration terminal. Huh. Oh, didn't know that this was a thing. Because yeah, then we can kind of save in when we want to just add patterns to a machine, right? Then we don't have to do that. And yeah, we also need then an envelope for naming that stuff. I think. Or is it? Yeah, this one here. But again, this will come when we need it. Right now, we need to focus now on power distribution, on a power distribution setup. So mainly about peer-to-peer. So we need to then power then the stuff here, like the ME system. And yeah, then we can finally, to some degree at least, remove a lot of the stuff here that's currently lying around or that we used. Basically, now we want to do them, or now we want to make the big shift to HV. So we basically need to craft every machine that we have here at least once. So that's kind of the idea. So we need a bending machine. We need actually 2 bending machines, one for normal plates, one for foils. Then we need, for example, some wires. We need to craft some wires. So we need, I think, a 1 and 1, 2, and 3. So a wire mill for circuit 1, circuit 2, circuit 3. Then we need an alloy smelter, just to go through here. So for this one, we need a large chemical reactor. For this one, we need a foil. We also maybe want to use some. We could do some PTFE then, right? For the plastic circuit boards. Yeah, plastic circuit boards, automating them, will take some time because we need to have a good chlorine source, and we need to then be able to do polyethylene and the likes. We need then a fluid solidifier. This is one thing. And yeah, we need to then add all of the stuff to the network. So I will figure out how much stuff is kind of the minimal that we need, and then we can craft accordingly. So yeah. But yeah, see you guys in the next episode, and bye-bye.